Over 500 illegal migrants have entered the UK yesterday. Emmanuel Macron breaks his agreement with Priti Patel, and the UK border force continue to refuse to turn the boats around. Yes, another day, another week, another hour with more illegal migrants coming into Kent. Now, we have to change the wording because a lot of people on the left who keep saying to us that apparently you shouldn't just say illegal migrants. So what I now say is people from France who illegally enter the country. France's migrants illegally coming into the UK. That's the best way to say it because they keep trying to use the compassionate words, that every single one of them is about refugees and genuine asylum seekers. We now know for a fact that when they go through the process, this is actually according to the official statements from the Home Office themselves, after the vetting process and after the application form, when they fail, they do say that now over 70% of them have been confirmed that they are not genuine asylum seekers. They are economic migrants who just couldn't stand living with Macron and his people in France because apparently they annoyed him a lot. We have a situation where on a daily basis, we're now in November. Usually the peak of this is summertime because the weather is easy and better to have the boats with smugglers to arrange these trips, illegal trips to the UK from France. But we haven't really had September, October, November until now this year. We're still having huge waves of these boats coming from France. This is despite the fact that Emmanuel Macron has signed an agreement with Priti Patel. This is despite the fact that Priti has told the UK border force to turn the boats around. They still refuse to do it on compassionate grounds, apparently. But this is the video that we have from yesterday. There's absolutely no solution at this point because if we act as taxi, the border force, for them, and when Priti Patel herself has actually admitted that the policy of sending them to 4-star hotels has made the UK even more attractive, and the fact that Macron and his people are trying to get rid of these migrants from France because he's got his election coming up. He wants to be this strong French leader who is sorting out the migration issue in France. So he's sending them to UK essentially, indirectly. And allegedly, guys, we need to make sure we know exactly what's going on. But having said that, when you have the border force officials who continue to refuse to listen to the Home Secretary, who is in charge right now? Because the electorate, the taxpayers, we elect the MPs. Some of them become ministers. They run the departments. The Prime Minister decides, and then the Home Office, of course, follow what they say. But then you have the bureaucrats, the civil servants, and then the border force trying to implement these policies, and they refuse to. Who do we talk to? Who do we complain to? We're not really sure exactly what's going on. And Emmanuel Macron has created a situation in France with this so-called republic. At this point, it's a banana republic because we don't really know why he's not even doing what his own voters tell him to do. Because every election, him and also Michel Barnier come out and say, now we're going to be really right-wing. And then when the election's over, the electorate vote for a policy and a manifesto, then they change their mind. That's not republic. That's not actual democracy. You're lying to your people, and then you blame everybody else around you. You blame the European Union, you blame the Greeks, you blame the Polish, and then you say that, well, if the Middle Easterns or North Africans are going to come here, we should just give them a map, send them to the UK, because it's their problem now. They voted for Brexit, let's send them there. This is not how we should do things, and if he wants to be a genuine ally to the UK, then he should be a genuine ally. We're going to continue to hold these people to account on this channel. We're still the largest and fastest growing channel in the UK. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.